It's a cold one today. If you're not getting bites, there's something wrong. I would go farther up.
Net.
Come on, be a mango. That's a gag. Grouper. Well, we know we're on the right spot now. He hit it hard.
Nice one. Dropping.
The nice first fish of the day.
Nice job.
Flat calm out here. Catch a million of those. He's got it. Take it. He took me right into it. Yep. Oh, look at him moving. I got him coming out.
Thought he got you.
Yeah, he thought he did. That's a decent fish right there, dude.
Oh yeah.
He took me down in there and I got him out. Decent little grouper.
That's a nice one.
Come on, be a mangrove.
Big one, huh? Grouper.
Dang it. I really thought that looked like a snapper. There's just so many grouper here. I haven't seen one decent mangrove yet. He's missing half his tail like somebody's already tried to eat him. This is Goliath's favorite thing to eat is grouper. That's why they're here. They eat all these. There you go. Get him out of there. You got a reel? Grab the reel if you have to. You got him out. Is this a gag? He's running. Uh-oh. You got a sheep? Nice. That's what we're here for. A small one.
Small one? Get out of here. Holy cow, I didn't think they got that big.
Oh, they got way bigger than that.
Son of a gun.
Well, we've got one down.
Thinking sheephead. We caught them when I was younger, right by the bridges, or smaller ones. Those black drum, they were the ones that get that big. That's, gee, man, Christmas.
But sheepshead are amazing to eat.
Yeah, I thought that'd be a monster fish.
That's a nice one. Number one.
Everybody be going, that's a
Sheep. Just hook them. Yep. That's a sheep. I can tell when it's a sheepshead bite. See, sheepshead feel like you feel like the bottom where it just, you see it was just dead weight and he wasn't really moving. Did you notice that? Sheepshead, it does this. Slow, they just start swimming slowly and you give him 5 seconds to know it's in his mouth and then you hook it hard. Yeah, the bite's picking up now, dude. I got a mangrove. Oh yeah, look at that mangrove, dude. The bite's picking up now. You got a sheep and I got a mangrove.
Wow, nice.
Alright, well we're gonna load the cooler now. The two species we're after just started to eat. That's beautiful snapper. See that thing? When sheepshead grab it, it's usually dead weight and they just swim real slowly and then you gotta set the hook on them. Grouper kind of grab it the same way, but they usually run more when they grab it. Sheepshead, if you don't hook them, they'll literally just sit there. They won't even go anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Because sheepshead, they'll just peck at the shrimp.
They don't move around.
No, they don't move around until you hook them. Once you hook them, then they go crazy. But it seems like you got a pile of nice fish right there. You just keep. Oh, there it is. Yep. Down, reel down. Dude, you got to reel down. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. Well, out of season gag. Big fish, dude. Don't break them. Do you feel the rock? Let up pressure. I hear the rock. Yeah, let up pressure. Let up, let up. If you're gonna get this fish out, you gotta baby him out. You know we do it? You gotta baby him out. When you know he's in structure like that, you kind of just gotta get lucky and hope he comes out on his own. Yeah, you can hear that rock. Oh, it's a big grouper, dude. He's gonna break it for sure. He's going deeper and deeper in.
Oh, that's where it's in the hole there?
Yeah, you can feel him going deeper into. You gotta hope he gets mad and comes out on his own.
He's tired of fucking around.
You hooked a big one. Oh, he's coming out. I felt him move. He's still swimming down there. You just don't want to break the line. Get him out. Don't let him hit the rock. You gotta grab the reel sometimes if you have to. You're losing line. There you go. Now reel down. You gotta reel down. Little guy. This small gag. That's a big grunt. The whole way up I thought I had a grunt. I think that's actually a keeper mangrove. That's a big sheep. Get him out of that rock, dude.
That's bizarre.
You don't want to lift the rod above your head, because then you lose all power and you lose the fish.
Drifted into something.
Alright, well, while I'm retying all these poles, why don't you go back to a bigger rod? I mean, I could probably honestly set this one up for Sheepshead.
I don't think that was a fish. I think I just dropped it into a rock.
Well, you see how frustrating grouper fishing is? We're not even trying to catch them and they're being a pain. There you go. Get them out of the rock. Yep, baby groupers. See how small they are? Little grunt. Oh, you got a grouper. Alright, you ready for war? I'm ready for you. Come get it. There he is.
Damn.
See, I don't give him nothing.
That's a little better. That's a nice fish.
Waiting on the bait to come down. There must be a whole pile of them down there. Come on, grouper. Jeez. The second I turn the camera on, they don't want to touch it. I think that's the difference of cutting the tail off versus not cutting the tail off. When I cut the tail off, they jump on it instantly. When I leave the tail on, there's a scent trail.
Oh.
And then the little fish peck at it when I cut the tail off. So there's little fish swarming my bait. Like a good bite. No, little guy. Oh, there's tiny fish now. Oh, they're grouper. Even the little ones hit hard.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, buddy. Damn. This is a big one. Oh.
Monster boy. Get net.
Look how blue he is.
Got it?
He is so blue.
Wow. Picture that bitch. That's my fish there.
His tails were all blue.
Wow.
Every time the grunts peck at it, it gets me excited because right after the grunts peck at it, a grouper grabs it.
They think they're gonna take it.
Why is that wind picking up so much? I don't get how you're getting not getting bites though. Mine gets bites.
About that, it said just the way that, you know, letting your bait drift opposed to just letting it sit on the bottom.
Mine gets hammered. The second hits the bottom. That's a big sheep. Finally. Oh my god, it's a grouper.
Another one, huh?
Why?
Another nice one, though.
Since I changed hooks, I haven't caught one sheepshead or anything. Grouper getting in the way here. You might have had a couple big sheepshead hit a rock or something on the way up, and then broke the line. The two that broke my hook were sheepshead. See, I like it to where it's like 2 feet off the bottom. I don't want to leave this spot till we know we have enough fish in there. I know they're down there. See, what I like to do, because sheepshead, when they spawn, they're 10 feet off the bottom, so you want it as high off the bottom as possible, just to get it away from the grunts. So that way when you drop these half a shrimp down, the little grunts aren't going to go that high off the bottom to get it. So let's see if that changes my luck. Even a little tiny shrimp up off the bottom is usually the best thing you can do for sheepshead and snapper. That's a sheep. Oh, he dropped it. See, I know when it's a sheepshead, and then they drop it because they're so picky. They'll literally hold it in their mouth and then drop it. That's why I'm trying to be so still right now, because I know a sheepshead's looking at it. I'm gonna probably break my hook in half when I set this hook because I'm so anxious. I can see him eating it. Little tiny bites. So I'm waiting for that dead weight bite when it's just dead weight. I just can't believe the hundreds of fish underneath us right now. And we actually have to wait for a bite. Should be instant. You got the little bite now?
Yeah, like as soon as it hits the bottom.
There we go.
Damn.
I did it again. That's another huge sheepshead. Look at the hook. That's the third one.
Damn.
Broke the freaking hook again. I waited the whole time.
What is their mouth made out of? Like bone or something?
Yeah, it's like rock. Little. A grouper. Probably. It's hard to get a bait past the grouper. I'm only using half a shrimp. I can't get past the grouper. I mean, it's literally just a shrimp tail. That's all I'm using. They're always grouper. We can't get away from the grouper today. God! He hit it like a freight train. It's crazy that you can use half a shrimp and still catch keeper gags. There's just so many grouper there. They grab it so freaking hard. Go away.
Put the light on.
Let's hope it's not a grouper. Like the second you go back to the small rod.
I just said, as soon as I put it in there, it was like...
It's another grouper. It's always grouper. There's a load of a grouper here. Freaking grouper ever dropped. Anything but a grouper.
Another one.
Another small baby gag. God dang. Grunt. It is a little grouper.
What is it?
It's a sheep. It's a good sign for the first drop. They're cool. Here. That's a tiny one. Jeez. He's a keeper.
I gotta see a big one, man. You keep calling them things small.
Yeah, big ones are big.
Wow.
That's a nice one. You got one too?
Oh boy.
I love big sheepshead. Oh, look at him. That's a good one. He's about average, about 17 again. Not a monster, but fun fish.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Good eating fish. See, I got lucky. This one got hooked in the corner of the mouth. And not on the...
You got some nasty looking mouth on him.
He's a little bit bigger than the last one.
Big long pull.
Yeah, they're just slow bites. He's not really running, so this might be a big... Oh, there's a run. It is a small sheepshead. Yeah, you know when it's a... Look at that. See, that's that thumping right there. Sheepshead run a lot harder than a grunt does. Small sheepshead. Yep, I see stripes. Nice. Those are good eating fish right there.
Oh, he's a nice one.
Little guy. Not a big one. These are only 16 inchers. I want to see a nice 20 incher. There you go. That's a big one. Nice fish, dude.
Right, open the cover for you.
That's a gag. That's a nice cooler of fish. Big sheep, dude. Good job. Loosen the drag a little so he can run if he needs to. Are you kidding me? You have the worst sheepshead luck ever. Look, Dan, you see it? Look at it right here. That's how you know when it's a sheep. See how heavy that is?
Yeah. It's not a bite, it's like a pull.
It's literally like you hook bottom,
Yeah.
and he's just sitting there holding on to it. There you go. This is definitely a sheepshead. Small. He's not even fighting. Well, they're not that small. But they're definitely way out there. That's when I cast away from the boat. I knew that was a sheepshead though. That's a sheepshead. And he dropped it. It's so hard to tell when the boat's rocking.
Tag teaming.
Oh, there it is. That's a sheepshead. See how heavy it is?
Yeah.
Now I lift slowly until he thought, there, that's him. That's a sheep.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
That's a big sheep.
So you're just lifting it away and then he thinks he's getting away.
And then when he pulls back, that's when I set the hook. That's definitely a sheepshead. They're a lot of fun when you get the technique down. What? It's a hog.
Oh shit. Son of a gun. How about that? You gotta get a picture of that, man.
It's not big enough to keep.
I still get a picture of it.
Yeah. Little hogfish. Sheep. I saw a little bit of a run there. Yep, that's a sheep run. Make sure your drag's loose enough so he can run. Sheepshead! Not a grouper this time, right? Oh, you got a big one. Good job. There you go.
Well, your technique finally figured it out.
Yeah. End it with a big sheep. Nice one. Let's hope it's not a grouper. It looks like a grouper.
Grouper.
Yeah, it's giving up.
Eye rolling.
Yeah, when they give up, it's always a grouper. Yep, it's a grouper. It's getting too rough out here. I've gotta go. The hurricane's coming.
No, you got it.
That's a nice red. Or a black drum. I bet you it's a black drum. How much you want to bet? I bet you it's a small black drum.
I like to see a black drum.
It is a small, it's an eater sized drum. That's what the small bites were. I knew it was a black drum.
Oh, get out.
Perfect eating size one.
That's cool.
Those are good to eat right there. That's what those small pecks were. Cause redfish don't peck at it. Black drum peck. They feel like a tiny
That's
fish.
a cool looking fish too.
Yeah, they feel like a tiny fish and then they actually turn into a good fighter. And they usually school up in the hundreds, so there's probably a lot more of them down. He's probably 16 incher. That's a good fish. That's a good variety. Did you hook a redfish?
You called that one.
Yeah, is it right up in that cove? That's a red.
Oh, they're red?
Baby.
Oh, yeah. Baby boy. I'm catching all the babies today, you notice that?
Yeah, that's what you pretty much expect in the river when you catch 16-incher. First little sheepshead run.